How promiscuity harms a woman and her future prospects. I now expand the consequences of promiscuity through several studies that have addressed the question of how the number of previous sexual partners affects marital satisfaction or fulfillment. In the following paragraph, I will make a brief abstract of what the academic community currently knows about this phenomenon. Links in the text. Today's women believe they can act like men and have the same reckless sexual behavior. But what they don't understand is that women with such a history are not good marriage material. What the feminist freedom movement does not tell these women is that their psyches are unlikely to be able to deal with such a powerful onslaught of intense sexual experiences with many men, and can cause serious damage to their mental health. Although I would not recommend promiscuity to anyone, it is proven that men, probably an evolutionary predisposition of the survival gene, are more resistant to such damage and are able to commit to a long-term relationship, marriage, despite many previous sexual relationships. Women are not. By the time a promiscuous woman is 30, she is so emotionally exhausted that she is not capable of an emotional bond with anyone. After a certain number of partners, it's just the same boring gray movie watched over and over again. Plus, a habit arises when a woman associates a relationship with a short duration as a standard, so she is set up for a short duration. What we are witnessing these days are women who have been whoring with the famous people of football teams for say 15 years and suddenly want to magically transform into a modest chaste housewife, usually in the presence of some desperate beta male. But what they quickly realize is that the change from a sexual predator to a saint is impossible. A woman who in her 20s rotated 2, 3 or 4 guys at once is so emotionally drained that she needs very intense stimulation and frequent contrast, another partner, to be sexually satisfied. Of course, the married environment cannot do that provide. And so he begins to feel irritation, restlessness. Specifically on this topic, I would like to underline this study, one in the description, which came to the conclusion that the higher the number of previous sexual partners of a woman, the more reduced the quality of her marriage, sexual satisfaction in it, the quality of communication with her partner, and the overall stability of their relationship. To top it all off, this study, too in the description, talks about a strong association between the number of sexual partners and later alcohol or drug problems in women as a consequence of the damaged mental health of promiscuity. Thirdly, the following study, 3 in the description, showed that people who cheated in their previous relationship are 3 times more likely to cheat in their current relationship as opposed to those who were faithful in their previous relationships. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Slut, she will always be a slut no matter who she is currently in a relationship with, say the men of the manosphere. High-mileage women are like clothes that have been washed many times and lose one shade of color after each wash. They become numb, insensitive. All zest for life drains from them as they gradually sink deeper and deeper into indifference to men. Greg Adam.